All right, so ladies and gentlemen, coming into our last match of the round one matches, Ugarte versus Destroyer, aka Jordan, and whoever wins this one will go up against Bexro, aka Nest.
Yeah, and
Choke.
Bexer last round defeating you, Kudo. Wondering, how well he's gonna do in the future rounds.
Right, but you know, he won't have an easy opponent because both players here are pretty good. Obviously, Ugarte does have the upper hand in terms of the achievements. He's got that 20-win badge. Also 10 GCs, whereas Jordan has a GC, but only one. Now, thing about Jordan is that he is pretty good with off-meta decks. I haven't seen him play Mega Draft, but if he's good with off-meta, then he's probably pretty versatile and comfortable with the deck pools that Mega Draft gives out, right?
Yeah.
Any predictions?
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna go with the favorite, uh, Ugarte. To be honest,
Ugarte, right? Okay,
um,
that's fair.
just because of his overall, more experience. I mean, Jordan has been probably playing more recently, but
Right. Yeah,
honestly,
both.
yeah,
Yeah, I think this could go either way. Both players do have the experience. Um, and I haven't seen him again. I haven't seen Jordan play Mega Draft before, so he could surprise us.
yeah. I don't know. Like, it's really on who just plays better in this current match.
Oh, and here we go, game number one. Ugarte
Going,
immediately going with his favorite card, the Recruits.
wow, he's basically saying, you know what? I'm just gonna play my favorite card, and you're not gonna beat me. He
Yeah,
takes
and
Arrow's fireball away from Ugarte, basically saying, "You're not gonna do well with recruits. I'm
yeah.
just gonna counter everything you have."
So now Ugarte can't really pick Flying Machine because of that one Fireball.
Yeah,
And
there's no other fireball bait besides barbs.
Barbs, yeah, maybe even the Hunter.
Yeah, and the Mega
Going with
Knight.
ooh. Mega Knight does counter Recruits pretty well, but against there's going to just be a lot of units on the ground if he wants to go on offense.
Maybe Ugarte picks the Inferno Dragon here.
Goes for
I
the
mean, pick
Mighty Miner. Yeah, that works as well.
yeah, lightning as well, just to have that big spell. It's honestly, I felt really important to have a big spell in Mega Draft
Hmm.
usually because like you'll be in situations where it's kind of a 50-50
Right,
matchup.
and you just need to get tower
Yeah.
damage.
And if they have a big spell and you don't, you're kind of just doomed. Um,
And very
the
interesting here. Maybe Jordan thinks there's Evos or something because I don't know why he picked the Witch.
yeah, there's a lightning and a bowler for that witch. Wait, heal spirit. Interesting.
I'm not sure what Ugarte wants to pick here for it as his win condition. Maybe
Skeleton barrel.
that's pretty. It's pretty weak. It's not very
Yeah,
I
like
wouldn't
explode
be very confident. Yeah.
order.
Oh, and he
He does
does go
pick
for
skeleton
the
barrel.
I guess he just wants to overwhelm here.
What did he pick? What did Jordan pick?
Graveyard.
Okay, so he has E Spirit for the graveyard, but not really anything else, right?
No, he's got Heal Spirit. I don't think he's. Oh wait, no, he has Double Spirit.
Yeah, he's double spirit.
Oh,
So
okay.
these graveyards are gonna be kind of hard to stop with just an E Spirit to counter.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and it's really hard to go. Oh, he can go graveyard opposite. Wait, what would that would have worked? Just graveyard opposite land.
It might have because not enough for recruits, and even if he didn't have enough for recruits, recruits aren't that good against the graveyard,
Yeah. So you might go witch. Yep.
right? That's nice. We might see a high lightning here, and we do. There we go, taking off that witch, and now I mean Mega Knight's probably gonna come down, but Mega Knight's also gonna get eaten alive fairly quickly.
Wait, wait.
Jordan knowing that and places it off to the side. Oh man.
That was the worst Mega Knight I've ever seen. He didn't even hit the things with the entrance ability.
He didn't want the Mega Knight to just get taken off the board in like 2 seconds because of the Mighty Miner. So
Well,
he
yeah,
wanted
but
to,
it's just got on. It just locked on like 1 second later. It doesn't
yeah.
didn't really change anything. And
Either
now
way
Ugarte,
though, since of that second small spell, Jordan is completely fine.
yeah,
Although down a couple.
yeah, but this bomb tower is. He can go skeleton barrel. Wait, did he? He just used it, so he can't.
Yeah.
These recruits are gonna get cleaned up pretty easily.
Hmm.
Gubba
And
King, yeah.
skeleton there. And yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan looking to kind of switch the lanes here.
Honestly, he should try to because he doesn't want to go into the strong side. But that's the thing about recruits is they can put dual lane pressure on you.
Yeah.
Um, this Mega Knight's just gonna get eaten alive though. Like, and he's just gonna high lightning
It's
once more.
yeah, it's this Mighty Miner he has absolutely nothing for, and Barbell comes down on time, but there's no tank for this graveyard.
Yeah, there's no tank, so it only gets a few hundred damage. And now the
And Bomb
skeleton barrel
Tower.
is gonna get
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
just a
force
little.
out the bar barrel here, or yeah, the arrows because he already used it. Um, recruits in the back, and this witch is just gonna be lightning fodder every single time.
Yeah, and even if Ugarte doesn't want a lightning, which he's probably gonna keep doing, he still has the bowler for it. Even Mighty Miner is also pretty decent against the Witch.
Yeah, so Mega Knight comes down and is just gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, immediate Mighty Miner. He knows Jordan has nothing to do to punish that.
Um, and no counter push either from the Skeleton King because this bowler basically just is like nothing's gonna go to this lane.
And like you said at the start, a big spell is very important, and Jordan doesn't have a big spell here, whereas
No, he
Ugarte
does.
does have that lightning.
He has
Oh,
Fireball,
he's got the fireball, right? But it's
but
not fireball isn't something you can constantly get on tower with other troops.
yeah, because lightning is very like no skill in the way that you can just drop it on troops that are far away from it.
Yeah,
Mineral Fireball, you have to bait troops out like close to the tower, which is you can actively avoid. Yeah, I think unless
this is, this is
Jordan
looking like
can get a graveyard on tower, he's
now.
gonna
Hold on
lose.
a
And
second. Mighty Miner is out of cycle for just a little moment. So if Jordan can get on offense fast enough, and there we go,
oh
Hyrule block the
wow,
graveyard.
this
Mighty
might
Miner
be a
on.
bit this might be a bit hairy though because he might be able to get back to another Mega Knight.
But
Yeah,
he goes for it in the back because
he should have.
oh,
Oh,
Skelly King is splashing.
okay,
That is
he's
actually
right back
huge.
in this game. Yeah,
That is huge,
only
and this Witch is gonna stay alive as well. But no, nothing to pressure it. But oh my God, Mighty Miner goes down, and here we go. Mega Knight is gonna come on tower. Bowler has to come down. Defensive Lightning as well. E-Spirit to clean up, but
ooh. And is that
this is
going to be
actually kind
enough?
of
And
close.
no graveyard damage in. Wow.
This is gonna be kind
Mega
of close
Knight.
though because last second, the very last second, Jordan can go for a Graveyard Fireball. He needs to
Oh
defend the Skeleton
no.
Round.
Which he's going to have to
Wait,
go
Mega Knight's
graveyard.
tanking. Mega Knight's tanking. Oh my God,
Fireball
E-Spirit in.
in.
Fireball in. Ugarte has to get Lightning down. Can he do it? Where's the Lightning? There's no Lightning. Oh my God.
He was forced to defend the graveyard because it would have taken his tower. So, wow. Well, what a great
Wow.
comeback.
Yeah, Jordan just pulled the rug from underneath Ugarte, stealing that win. And he is one
Yeah.
game away from making it to semifinals.
Honestly, I think what the thing was is his Mighty Miner died right when
Yeah, yeah.
the Mega Knight plus Skeleton King graveyard push came in. So he had no tank like to really DPS them down, so the graveyard was tanked for the entire time.
Right, and it's because he went Mighty Miner on defense early on, so because it kept staying alive, couldn't cycle back to it.
And game number 2 gonna come in. Uh Poison picked from Ugarte, pretty good. It's the only like real big spell. Plus
Yeah, yeah,
Fisherman from Jordan. All real. Oh, I like that. I like that from Ugarte. It's like, oh, if you ever cycle your fisherman,
Yeah, in the back. Goes for
yeah,
the
he
giant
can giant
skeleton.
skeleton, and the zap can also reset the fisherman if he needs to. Looking at win conditions, honestly, those strong ones that really look like they'll be a force are like the Royal Hogs and Ram Rider and Hog Rider, probably.
Yeah. Maybe even RG would be good because there are good supporting cards. There's the Monk, Ewiz. There's a lot of good supporting cards that can't be killed off with a big spell because there is no big spell here.
Oh, and he's gonna pick RG here because he just picked the Inferno Dragon, the biggest counter to the RG on the board.
Mm.
His last two cards are probably gonna be like RG plus Bomber or RG plus Fire Spirit. I would imagine.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
I
Ugarte
don't
is probably
see.
going for Royal Hogs. I would imagine. Oh, Gobstein.
Hmm.
So maybe a Ram Rider deck or a Hog Rider deck.
And there you go. Good call there. Ugarte does pick the Royal Hogs. Not a ton of splash. Guards and Skelly Dregs will probably be the main concern here for those Royal Hogs.
Yeah, and that's
And wait.
why I kind of wanted him to go Bomber instead of Gobstein, because
Mhm.
Bomber would have been a super good counter to those Royal Hogs, so probably would force him to pick like a Hog Rider or a Ram Rider.
Did you see what Jordan picked? I didn't see.
He picked Royal Giant and Gobstein.
Royal Giant. Okay.
What's Ugarte's responses to the RG? Is it
He doesn't have a building. He has the Monk though. So Monk can
oh I
push
guess
back or reflect.
yeah, the monk is going to be super good for the flying machines. Kind of his only real counter to the flying machine. Oh wait.
No,
Oh, I'm
Ugarte has
dumb.
them.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
yeah. You know what I mean. You
yeah,
know
yeah,
what I mean. My brain's kind of dumb.
yeah. There you go
Oh,
though. Ewiz.
and not blocked. Very interesting.
So nothing huge from this. Obviously Inferno Dragon will go down and probably require a bigger response, but Ugarte can't really punish and goes pretty aggressive with the Royal Hogs plus the poison. So up on Elixir is Jordan here. Um, since Ewiz is at a cycle, he might go for an RG, but looks like he's just gonna play it patient. Try to build up another push.
I don't understand these gob signs in the back because, like, Royal Giant in the back should be his play most of the time, right? When he's
Yeah,
up below
yeah.
two. Because that's kind of just banking it. Because Royal Giant, the bridge, kind of I don't know, but it's gonna be super effective. Look,
Yeah.
the
And
ability is gonna hit the Royal Ghost and the tower.
yeah, huge damage coming in from Jordan here, and that John Skeleton is dead courtesy of that fisherman.
But this
Barbell
counter
trying to get that
push,
for a second. Oh no, but the I think it was the flying machine that got rid of the barbs. The
ooh,
barb barrel.
and a lot of
And
damage
yeah,
coming in. Fisherman gonna help out a little bit with that, pulling it to the other tower.
and
But a
high
Gobstein
high
at the
yeah,
bridge, yeah.
Einstein at the bridge trying to pressure, and oh man, I don't think Ugarte can defend this.
And
He's
Ugarte
gonna
is
have to
gonna fall.
yeah. He has to tower trade here. This is his only option. Not enough elixir for cannon. Bomb will take out the fisherman and guard. This might be enough damage here. Flying machine. Oh, but the flying machine is distracted by the RG. That's gonna be it.
Oh my god, and that's gonna do it. Ugarte is gonna fall 0-2.
Jordan sweeps Ugarte and will be moving on to the semifinals against Dexro, and it was all because of that one flying machine. I thought I was gonna go to the tower, but no, distracted by the RG there. We have our winner here.
Yeah. Yippee! That's me.
Yeah, how does it feel to 2-0?
A 20-win
The
player.
Well,
yeah, the wash god.
I'm as the God Mega Draft player. I feel really good. And I know from the very beginning I will win because I'm literally the God in Mega Draft. So
All right,
Oh,
they're
you
very,
are.
yeah, lots of confidence there from our winner. And Jordan, I do have a question for you. For our first game, it was very frustrating because the Mega Knight wouldn't get to tower because of that Mighty Miner. What was your game plan there to manage to break through?
well, that Mighty Miner kept on stopping that Mega Knight, so I was getting a little frustrated. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just like, Mega Knight in the back. Hopefully that works.
Mhm.
Barbarian Barrel in front of that Mighty Miner.
Right.
And if Mega Knight breaks through, I get a yard.
Yeah. And were you praying that he wouldn't lightning last second because it was getting pretty close there?
Oh yeah. So I don't know. I was hoping he wouldn't, and he was using
Yeah.
a to defend anyway, so that's all good.
Yeah, he kind of had to, right? Because he
Oh, yeah.
could have just lost his tower. Yeah. Great
So-
pressure.
Yeah. Great. Great graveyards there at the end, recognizing that Mega Knight was tanking for just a little bit, so then he wouldn't have enough elixir to go for the lightning.
Yep, that
And
was
that second game, Chosen was saying you probably should go RG in the back, but you kept going Goblin Sign in the back instead of RG. Any specific reason for that?
maybe because I one trick bridge spam, so I don't know how to play RG.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Either way, it
Yeah.
ended up working out, and you will be facing Bexro in the upcoming semifinals. Any words for him?
Well, you better watch out because I'm the master in Mega Draft. You can see it. You can see
Oh hell no.
it.
All right, well said from our winner here. Good luck to you, Jordan, and we'll see you next time.
All right, peace.